So here is a trading view. You will find a link and then you just click on it. This is what you see the page. You can get started with your Chrome, as simple as that. It's very easy. Log in with your Chrome. Okay. Create a new account. Okay. Hola, we are here. Our account is created. First thing, you cross this. This is the blank page, or I'll just take you back in the home. If you're in the page of TradingView, you would be completely confused, right? You don't have to subscribe for the upgraded version. You will find a lot of free things, by the way. But if you're a pro trader, you need a lot of help from TradingView. You can do so once you're expert. So just you click in any of the asset class, market watch. You can click in the maximizer once. You know, this is the maximizer, any of it. Yeah, you click on the screen and click on the full screen view. Okay, you have to click on the full screen view. Now this side is what you see, watch list. The same thing I have walked you through in detail. I'm going to walk you through that. There are again 3-4 section in here. Here is called all the asset class would be available here. Okay, this section we call it section number 1, and you'll find this is a header, this section number 2, and this side is a drawing tools, section number 3, and this screen is section number 4. There's another section 5, which is in here if you want to log in your TradingView with the broker specifically and trade in the TradingView. This is section number 5. So let's dive in one by one. Okay, so once you are in this page of TradingView, first thing we will clean is this watch list. Okay, we will keep the thing what is needed for us, so we can easily able to navigate in the chart main screen. Okay, so first thing what we do, go in here in the settings section, and we will do, we need a percentage changed. We don't need anything of this. If we need it, we will bring it back. The same thing we used to do. Yeah, ticker we'll keep it because this is by logo, and yeah, we don't need description as well. And of course we're going to remove, okay, all the asset class. To remove, just click on it here. Once every asset class we don't need, we will bring back everything. This is by default. Okay, this is first thing we have cleaned it up, and this portion also we are going to remove it. We don't need it any of this. We will bring back what is needed. So first thing first, we cleaned. Okay, so we are keeping it this way. Now we will add the sections. Okay, so click on watch list, just drop down of watch list, you see add sections. We will add the section number 1. We will give it currencies, or you can call it Forex. Easier way, we will call it Forex. Forex is nothing but currencies. In this section we will add all the important asset class. To add the asset class, you have to click on the add symbol. Once you click in the plus symbol, these are the sectors available. Click on all and then start searching something asset class that you want. For example, Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD is registered with many brokers here. Look at it, many brokers are registered with Euro USD. Which one do you choose the most? You can just look at, and that is their pricing. You can just take a CMC one. Okay, this is the top features. We added CMC. Okay, another one we want to add on GBP USD. I'm giving few example. GBP USD. Again, top features, you just add it on. GBP USD got added. Okay, what is needed on the currencies, please add on accordingly. Okay, now after sectors by sectors, that's what we're going to go. Another sectors that we're going to add on is something called commodities or metals. Okay, metals is another section that we will trade. First is we will look into gold. Gold symbolizes XAU USD. So you find gold here. Look at here. You can just add the symbol. It get added. And then another is silver XAG USD. Okay, so here you have a silver. Okay, metals, and then you have instead of metals you can just add on commodities. That's better. Okay, then we can add on another one is oil USD WTI. You can see here the market oil USD. Okay, so we have added gold, silver and oil. This is something if you want to trade on more other asset class, platinum, palladium, zinc, copper, metal. There are hundreds of asset class under the commodities, soft and hard commodities. What you want, you simply know, click on here, search the asset class with the abbreviation name and add on. Okay, this is under the commodity sectors. Another sectors that I need is indices. Okay, so I'll just call it indexed. So another one, just double click it and INDEX. Very important, I would need dollar index because I have to see the dollar strength DXY against the all the major currencies. Look at here, I need a dollar index currency, so I put it under DXY. Or if you want to know majority EXY, even the euro, you can look at Euro currency index. Okay, I added under index DXY, EXY. Okay, two things. And if you want to add on other index, of course you can add on. Then we come to the another section called especially trade is crypto. Okay, so depending on your requirement, please add on crypto. I especially look into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, this is the main thing. BTC USD, I trade heavily on these two asset class, BTC and ETH USD. Cool, so I'm just adding. If somewhere anywhere you wanted to mismatch happen, your asset class doesn't fall in that section, you can just drag and drop. See, I want to drag this BTC to all the way to Forex, you can just drag and drop. And I want to drag back in all the way till here crypto, I can drag and drop. drop. So you can arrange it by dragging and dropping. That's simple. Okay, now this is the asset class. The same thing that you do by right clicking, you'll find a specification, right? You want to flag blue, green, red. This is important. You want to flag blue, you can flag it, etc. To flag it, you have to have a premium version, of course. This is something only you can flag is red. And other features that if you want to see open, high, low, close, you can click on the three dotted next settings. You can see the last price, change of today's price, something like this. You can add on like in here. Okay, and other than that, this is the dragger extender, and you can extend it, squeeze it, extend it. If you want to disable this, just click on in the watch list section, the full screen gets in, and then you can click back again. All right, and something that you want to add on more, you can go back, check and understand even description. If you want to put a description in here, yeah, and just sit extended hours. If you want to see anything what you need, you can just go check in here. What you need, you put it. What you don't need it, you don't keep it. Choice is yours. Okay, I usually keep it something what I need it, because I need something which is the less space. Okay, so after this watch list, you can also rename these. I usually keep it as stickers because these are tickers. These are called as stickers, so I keep it as stickers. Okay, and if you want to navigate, instead of drag and drop is what we do in MetaTrader 5 here. You don't need to drag and drop. You just click on here, it automatically pop up the screen. Click on here, it automatically pop up. Okay, it's simple. You just click which asset class you want, automatically pop up. Okay, fantastic. This is something that you would do while looking for easy shortcut analyzing the asset class. Okay, this is in the ticker section or market words that we call in the MetaTrader 5. Another thing, we'll keep it extended this way. This is much easier. And if you want to add on notification, anything, you can just go and add on a notification, join a community. You can explore more. Yeah, there's a more section, and then this is the, if you click on here, you can able to find, and if you escape it, you'll able to zoom out. Okay, and something that if you want to publish it, this is in the ticker section. Next, we go into understanding the header section. In the header section, you can find the asset class here. What we are looking at, this is the asset class. Okay, and then you can check here, this is the asset class. With this asset class, if you want to see, you can go and compare. Okay, if Euro USD is going up, what happened to S&P 500, you can able to compare and check. Look at it, Euro USD and S&P 500, it moves exactly almost the same pattern. This is for comparison. Okay, if you want to understand correlation coefficient, you can simply go in here and click on the plus symbol. With that asset class, you can compare it. Next, this is a time frame, what we see a multi time frame. So you can check it from a daily time frame of 12 months to all the way. You can able to come to the tick to tick version as well. That to unlock those, you have to get a premium subscription. However, it is more than enough to see until 1 minute for the free version. Okay, if you want to navigate through different time zones, here you will have an extended version, because as I said, your TradingView is something extended version of MetaTrader, more advanced in terms of charting, isn't it? Look at here, in the MetaTrader 5 you have only 3: bar chart, candlestick and line chart. In here you have more than 20 varieties of price representation. One of which I personally use is Heikineichi and Ranko, which we will be learning in coming days, something very important. Okay, so usually we will keep in candlestick by default. And indicators, here you'll find all kinds of indicators. In the MetaTrader, you'll probably find 50-60 indicators, from strategy to indicators to pine scrape, all sort of things. You can just explore more in here, and you can keep your indicator favorite by just clicking on the star mark. Yeah, and you can just go and check your favorites. And of course, this is something tiled window, we have already talked about it. Open templates, these are alerts that if you want to set any alerts once the price crosses that point, once the price closes below this point, just you give the alerts and you can create the alerts accordingly. It will send you the notification. Fantastic, isn't it? And this is something replay. When you want to go back test and replay, that is available. If you want to replay, if you want to go back and then replay what happened, you can able to do so. Okay, easier, much easier. Okay, if you want to come to the lower time frame, you need a premium version. However, if you are just sticking on to a daily time frame, even in free, you can able to replay it. Okay, you can name this chart according to your preference. If you want to name this, so much is much needed. Okay, you don't need not much of detail in here. In the header section, this is all you need to know. Now come to the left section. Okay, this is a toolbox. Again, toolbars, drawing tools. First drawing tools, you will see the cursor. You can move around the cursor. Okay, and again you will see something called dotted one. You can click by dotted. I'm marking it, and you have the arrow section, and you have the eraser. If you're writing something else, you can erase it. The next section you have have all the lines. You can draw lines, something like this, and of course you have the same version. Okay, if you double click, it becomes the editing version. Once you can able to edit the same thing what you do in MetaTrader 5, and if you click in here, it will pop up. You can delete it. Next to this line, you will have the Fibonacci's. All these are Fibonacci tools that we will be using. Advanced strategy, something that will be helping us. Next is another advanced patterns. These are called patterns, allied waves and other patterns, because this usually help us in drawing support resistance levels, the zigzag format and sort of things. These are kind of other patterns, and this is again other projections that we have, including Fibonacci. Now if you want to long and short, you can get it from projection. For example, if you're saying, okay, I want to go buy from here, you can go in where? Projection. So when you click on projection, see for the long when you buy, short when you short. Okay, click on short in here. You can project it. Probably if the market fall here, automatically if I put a stop loss in here, right, it will give you automatic calculations via projection, and then you can click in here. Okay, so this comes in the projection section. Apart from buying and selling, you can find all other tools that you can able to helpfully use if needed for you. Okay, other than that, this is something that I use, geometric and brushes. These are brushes that you can click, you can write, okay, and you can show it somewhere here and then draw it or something like this. Okay, and if you want to delete, you can just click on here, or you can use the eraser. Let's see it. Okay, no, this is not taking it. So to do this, we have to go back and just click on here and then delete one by one. Okay, this will be much easier for us. Let's see more. And then you have arrow marks, circles, rectangles, saves. For example, if you want to draw it, a pattern rectangle, you can draw it like this. Okay, you can just check it, a zone, something that will be helpful for us in coming days. And if you want to delete all these things, instead of going one by one, you can come down and see at the delete section, you can remove all 3 drawings. Much easier, isn't it? Instead of going and typing. And apart from this, you can find it the paths or zigzag paths. You can create a drawing part by part in here. This is like a tools, fantastic. I use a lot of time, and if you want it, you can use the same thing. You can explore more. These are all drawing sections. Okay, what helps to you, it's more. And this is scale. Again, below these icons, this is a scale. You can just check it from here to here. What is the scale of the percentage moves? It will tell you how many candlesticks, how many bars, how many percentage moves, how many pips moves in how many days. It gives you complete trajectory. And then again, you know, this plus symbol. Okay, if you want to add on something like this and then just zoom in this section. For example, I just want to zoom in this section. Yeah, it will automatically give you, it is a zooming indicator, right? Zoom out and then, okay. Now this is something that is done, and now we'll come to the footer sections. In the footer sections, you can see the selected bar replay. Okay, if you want to do a bar replay, you can go from here and do a bar replay. Okay, and you want to fast forward, you can just click in here. You can fast forward completely. All right, then here you have a daily time frame, and then you can go in here. Otherwise, if you want to specific go to that particular time, customize, you can click in here. You can go to customize range, customize date. You want to see what happened back in 2024, you can just click on here and check which time, which date. It will automatically pop up and it will take you exactly back in 2024 what happened here. Okay, so this is something, go to bar. And below this, if you scroll up, there is something called trading panel, replay trading, strategy tester, and pine editor. Okay, so if you are doing your own script in terms of indicators, you want it to check it out how it works, usually these are for developers. They usually use this. And trading panel is when you want to hook your trading broker into this trading panel. Okay, and if your broker is registered with the TradingView, you can able to log in directly from here. And coming to the fourth option here in the screen, this is a screen to set any settings of the screen. For example, if you add any indicator, let's say I want to add on allied wave pattern, something I just added. So this errand, which is a volume indicator, okay, will be added here. If you can check, if you want to delete, you can click and delete in here. Okay, you want to make some changes, you can, the settings, here you go. If you want to disable, if you want to do some parameter settings, you can click, otherwise you can click in here. And let me try to add on something else. Let's say I want to add on average true range, and I want to add on Bollinger Band. Okay, 2 indicators I've just added. For Bollinger Band, you will see in here what is added in the chart, you would see here, and then you can go for settings of the parameters of the Bollinger Band. If you want to delete, you can delete this indicator. For ATR, you can find the settings in here, and you want to delay it in here. So this is how you can look at and add on the indicators. Maximum, I think 3 indicators can be added in the free version, not more than 3. If you right click, this is something that you see. Okay, you don't have a price levels and sort of things. Yes, of course there are, and then you can click on the settings. In the settings you'll find this symbols, candles, which color do you want to keep it, line status, do you want to keep it, logo, description, titles, all this canvas, what all do you want to trading, in trading, do you want to keep buy sell, do you want to keep it instant order, all sort of things that we have already learned. Instant order, they call it one click trading, that's what we call. Play sound for execution, do you want a sound, I don't want a sound. Notification, all events, it's the same thing, alerts and events, it's not, these are almost the same thing like matter, but here it is a little bit advanced. Okay, so all in all, this is how we will look into understanding, much easier to scroll it, go back and forth. This is much advanced, that's why we will be using our TradingView. This is, I hope everyone, and for your profile, you will go in here and this is your profile. Okay, if you want to sign out and if you want to share your analysis and etc., this is something that you can able to explore. This is how you, and of course finally bookmark this. Okay, bookmark in your, and just type it TradingView. All right, so thank you. Let's dive in the next module.